The following is a presentation of BiGGs Media Services.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's going to teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother. We can do this together.
All right, let's go.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't. Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No.
Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this.
You will rock this.
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the right seat.
Cool. Very cool.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Are you ready? Time to play the game!
BiGGs Golf Talk. Golf Talk for golfers.
You want to hear a nice golf joke?
Yeah!
Yeah, I should have showed up and watched me play yesterday. I should be put on Chick Galore or something like that. A team named that. Scramblers. That's it. Scramblers, that's a team I should be on. Because I was scrambling for my ball.
There's a golf shot. That's a golf shot.
Hey, when am I going to get the caddy?
The bag is bigger than you.
So?
That white one?
Yeah?
That's the one you're carrying.
Oh, man, that thing's a boat anchor.
I haven't had golf anything since high school.
No, that's you, not me. She likes to enjoy a beverage herself. Is that what you're trying to say?
I might be distracted. That's another story. Golf course and equipment reviews, golf news, guests, and lots of golf humor. When you need to drive for show.
Are you ready?
For BiGGs Golf Talk.
I'm special.
Yes, you are, with a helmet.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.
It is showtime, baby! Here we go! BiGGs Golf Talk is presented by the U.S. Golf Challenge with Tito's Vodka. Qualify in a national qualifier today. Visit usgolfchallenge.com or bigsgolftalk.com to search out a national qualifier in your area. BGT also sponsored in part by ShotScope. Data is power. Encore Golf. Ready Putt. Zalease CBD for golfers. McNally 22. Photo Ball Marker. Scorpion 21. Feel the Sting. And UFO Tour Golf. Oh, you got to check out the new that's going to be coming out soon. Folds of Honor apparel that's going to be coming out from UFO Tour Golf. Connect with BiGGs Golf Talk on the social media, Facebook, Twitter, Golfball, Instagram. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We're available in the Google Play Music Store, iTunes, and all your smart home devices. Our website is bigsgolftalk.com, BIGGS golftalk.com. I am Big John Vick, the golf diva, Amanda Robertson, with your On Par with Amanda. And what a interesting On Par Amanda it's going to be. It's going to be a spinoff of what Bill and I will be talking about. Bill, the golf father Cuevas, on the other side of the line here on BiGGs Golf Talk. And Billy, I got to tell you, coming back from the 2020 PGA Merchandise Show, gone for 14 days. I was in Florida. We were hanging out like brothers should be. And what a great time we had, brother.
Yes, we did. We had an amazing time. We did a lot of amazing projects, got a lot of new partnerships coming. So I was very excited with everything that we've done.
Yeah, visiting Gatorland, Embassy
Oh,
Suites,
my
Disney
God.
Experience Kissimmee. It was just a fun time.
Thank you, Wyndham Lake Buena Vista, for once again hosting
Jay
us.
Leonard, yeah, absolutely. The staff, everybody at Lake Buena Vista.
The fun director, everybody.
Yes.
They're awesome.
Yes, the Bell staff, everybody was just a terrific hostess and really great hospitality. And they had those giant donuts. Yes, they did.
Yeah, they had it. You know, and we're lucky we got McNeely. You know that he decided to help us out, get us started on the right way during our trip. So we got to go to Disneyland as well. We visited the 3 parks, so we were lucky. We had a good time, man.
Visiting Disney Springs, had a really good time. Planet Hollywood, our good friends at Planet Hollywood.
Oh, yes.
Great food, great atmosphere, great hospitality. We just had a great time at Planet Hollywood.
Yes, and he's going to be on the show.
Yes.
In a future episode, we're going to have him on. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on there. We had a great time. I've never had been there, so I really enjoyed going there.
Let's not forget about the great golf that we experienced at Champions Gate, at Reunion, and at Celebration. I mean, it was just a great weekend of golf.
All different courses, all different types. We had an amazing experience on each course. Everything had its own unique design to it.
The swing analysis that we received.
Yes, that was at Celebration, correct?
Yes.
You know, so we had that. As a matter of fact, I just sent him a friend request on LinkedIn. He just popped up. So I was like, yeah, I like that guy. You know, I mean, they treated us really well. They got a lot of great initiatives. So we will have them on again. We touched about it before. But in the future episode, we'll have more. We're going to have the pro on, more of what they're doing, about the packages that they're putting together to get people to go there and experience, Kissimmee.
Yes. Yep. I'm looking forward to that. Hey, how about this? Just in our office last week, we didn't know about it until we got back from Orlando, Florida. BiGGs Golf Talk is going back on the road in just a couple of weeks. Billy, where are we going?
Where are we going? We're going to Puerto Rico!
Puerto Rico! Barriqua!
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. I am looking so forward to it. It wasn't. I mean, it came apart real fast. It came together really fast, really quick, unexpected, but a great surprise.
Airline tickets are booked, and not only that, but BiGGs Golf Talk will be participating. Bill, the Golffather Cuevas, and myself in the Puerto Rico Open Pro-Am that Wednesday.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, they got the tours in town.
You might see us on TV.
Maybe. You know, I hope it's not when you hit it into the water.
Right, exactly, because there's going to be that's a whole ocean right there that you.
That's all big. That's not a little hole.
It's not a lake.
No, it's not a pond.
We're at Gatorland now. We're going to go to Sharkland.
Oh yeah, we're going to be on the island with lots of golf. We had what do we have? We had several courses we had done, and we're going there. I think we have like 4 golf courses that we're going to play on.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
And
so
a live BiGGs Golf Talk show.
Yes,
so looking forward to
so
that.
We don't even know. Everything's so preliminary right now. We just found out. So
we just know our airline tickets are booked, and we just know that we are participating in the Puerto Rico Open Pro-Am. So that's exciting. So I'm looking forward to that.
It's super exciting.
Discover Puerto Rico. You're going to see a lot of hashtagging that week. It's, I think, February 18th through the 22nd. You're going to see BiGGs Golf Talk in Puerto Rico and a lot of hashtagging of Discover Puerto Rico. And, just last week, the area, Cuba and Jamaica, suffered a 7.7 earthquake. But Discover Puerto Rico wants you to know that they are open for business and they are open for tourists.
Yeah, they've gotten hit several times, and recently in the past. But they are open for business. We are going over there. We're looking forward to it. The tour's still going. Everybody's still going. Still plenty of golf to go on. They're in their time of need. You know what I mean? So now's a great time to go. Support. You can support and have a great vacation. You know what I mean? It's the same time. Lots of golf out there.
Yep. Looking forward to it. You're going to see a lot of social media activity from us on social media when we get to Puerto Rico.
And we're going to be doing more interviews, Biggs, right?
Yes.
We're going to do lots of interviews.
Yes.
So even while we're not,
even when we do our live show, the 2 hours that we're going to do our live show with will not be enough time for all the interviews. So we're also going to have interviews on Biggs Golf Talk when we get back as well.
Yeah, we have to, because now they're following us on LinkedIn and all the other stuff. So we have to get lots of interviews. We've had some of them before, but there's going to be a lot more that we have coming.
I don't know if you guys heard about this, but just about 48 hours ago, an announcement was made about a league that is coming out, and it's called the Premier Golf League.
Yep.
And this is actually going to go right against the PGA Tour schedule and against the FedEx Cup schedule. Phil Mickelson was playing with the backers of the potential new league that would directly compete with the PGA Tour, according to Sports Illustrated. Rory McIlroy has said it could be a catalyst for change. Phil Mickelson has called the plan interesting. Billy, what do you got on it?
Well, besides Phil calling it interesting, you got top players there right now playing. So you got Dustin Johnson, Patrick Reed, everybody's out there right now playing in that area. And even Ernie Els chimed in talking about it. So that he likes the concept of it and stuff like that. So I don't know. They're talking about they'll have this, tournaments in South Africa. It's going to be all around the world. And it's going to be exclusive to just 48 players. So
the top 48 players, yes.
Yeah. And what I'm trying to figure out is, at a $10 million purse for each event, Biggs, each event. You know what I mean? So they're flirting with it, but you know how that's $10 million an event. That's a lot of money. So for the guys that are really,
that just tells me. They're talking about starting this thing in 2022. So not next year, but 2 years from now.
Yep. But it's only going to be 18 tournaments, Biggs.
Yeah.
That's it. 18 tournaments, 48 players. So you got what, 20% chance of winning? So roughly 20% chance if you win once. There's a lot of money, potentially to be there. I'm just interested to see if who's going to go, where they're going to go. If it really does happen,
I'm interested to see. Is this going to be? The top 48. You're talking about some big names.
Yes.
There's
a lot of big players out there. A lot
of young guys in that top 48, and I'm just wondering if they're willing to take that chance, or are they going to stay, and stay stable here in the States and say, you know what, I'm just going to stay on a PGA Tour. Yeah,
do you want to work? I can see where and why.
Do they want consistency, or do they want?
Or it's just
challenge?
About money.
Right.
Is it just about money? How are they going to broadcast these things all around the world if you got the PGA and TV everywhere? Because everybody looks forward to the weekend to watch.
Well,
the PGA Tour.
you got to figure someone like Fox Sports might dip into this, who has already dipped into USGA events. So they would, Fox Sports might go up against the Golf Channel and say, "Hey, listen, all right, you take the PGA Tour, I'm going to take this Premier Golf League."
Because I only got 18 events,
right?
And they're going to make me a lot of money. Because
it sounds like they got some big backers, and let me tell you, those Saudi, people out there, they got some money.
Oh yeah, but you're talking about Phil's already interested. You got DJ out there. You got all these guys going out there just for guaranteed purses. That's how big it is. But it's interesting to see how this weekend plays out.
This kind of reminds me, Billy, of the NFL, and then with WWE executive Vince McMahon creating the XFL.
Yeah, thinking that he was going to conquer them because the
XFL is back into the picture.
Yeah,
he's found more backers, and XFL has actually got a TV contract and all that stuff. So the XFL is back in the picture. But this kind of reminds me of that type of thing when it comes to golf.
Yeah, but this thing, I don't know. It seems like there's a lot more money, a lot fewer events. I don't know.
Everything we're talking about is preliminary. So, it sounds like they're looking at a launch date in 2022, the start of 2022. So it's interesting to see. We hear that Amanda, the Golf Diva Robertson, has done her homework, has talked to a few people, And sounds like that's going to be her topic in her On Par with Amanda.
Her segment.
So I'm interested in hearing what she has to say about it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But, for us, I'm trying to figure out who's going to be the money people that just want to go there. Phil's a gambler. He wants the big bucks. So I want to see who else is going to, maybe or might not jump ship.
Billy, just a reminder, June 15th, mark the date, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Canyon Club at Four Hills. You have an opportunity to play for Team USA at the first annual BGT 18-hole challenge. All you have to do is win and then play in the national championship to try and qualify to be a part of Team USA for the International Kings Cup that's going to go back to Ireland next year and play at the Glasson Club.
Yes. I mean, I'm ready to go to the Classic Cup right now.
Yes.
I'm ready to go. I want to go right now. I don't even want to wait. Why do we got to wait till 2021? I want to go right now.
We're going to have Lynn McCool back on a show again. We had her on at the PGA show. We're going to have her back on again to tell you what the Glasson Club's all about. I know I've been getting text messages about registration. People are already ready to register. Well, guess what? Registration is open. If you can't find the link, email us, info@BiggsGolfTalk.com, info@BiggsGolfTalk.com. If you're looking to register, I have the link personally for the registration. I know the webmaster for USGC is trying to get all these qualifiers up, the national qualifiers. But Patrick has assured us that the qualifiers will be up there very, very soon. So
and also, Biggs, for the listeners out there, because there's certain people have been putting out, we need more qualifiers. We know we need more. We're working on getting more. The USGC is working on getting more, but they can help themselves. All they need to do is contact us or contact their place where they golf and get one started.
Right.
It's real simple. It's really easy. The USGC does most of the work. All they got to do is get connected with the head pro from your golf course. Let's sign them up. Let's get it going. Let's get you some qualifiers.
Absolutely. And you know what? And that's the key thing, right, Billy, is if you can't find a qualifier in your area, talk to your golf club. And then have them go to the usgolfchallenge.com website, and that golf club can actually help them through the process.
Yeah.
It was a very easy process. Bill and I set up our own tournament. We were able to do it. Listen, if we could do it, you could do it.
You can do it.
I am on the U.S. Golf Challenge website. Currently, the local qualifiers or national qualifiers are not listed as of yet on there. But again, I have the registration link for June 15th at the Canyon Club at Four Hills, Albuquerque, New Mexico. So listen, if you're in the Arizona area, you're in the Texas area, Phoenix, you're only 3.5 hours away from us. So there's no reason why you can't be a part of this, and we will be adding more to the Southwest as Bill will be coming up here. We got some meetings set up with some golf courses, but the very first one will be June 15th, and it's good to have the first one in the Southwest in the books, Billy, and looking forward to hosting it.
Yes, I'm excited. We're going to be the first, part of the first, and we're going to make it extra special. We got a lot of people that want to be part of it, so It's going to be nice.
The first one will be the biggest and special one, and we're going to make it bigger each and every year.
And, not for nothing, man. We got to see how many people join. I'm thinking that me and you, because we're comparable with our handicaps. So
are we qualified to do that? Are we eligible?
Know. I don't know. We're going to have to ask the United States Golf Challenge, being that we work, and we have to be there because, if we win, then we can't work.
Right.
But we got to work.
Right.
So we got to do. Yeah, we can't do it.
All right.
No.
We need to head into our first break. Coming up next is On Par with Amanda. Talk about the Premier Golf League. I'd like to hear what she has to say. I hope you're interested too. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this.
Hey everyone, Biggs Golf Talk is now on iHeartRadio. Download the app for free or go to iHeart.com and search for Biggs Golf Talk. Be sure to save us as a favorite so that you'll know when we're on. Join the millions of iHeartRadio listeners and listen to Biggs Golf Talk. Golf Talk for golfers.
The United States Golf Challenge, sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka, is searching for the country's best two-player teams to compete against an international field in the 54-hole Ryder Cup-style event known prestigiously as the International Kings Cup.
The 6th annual edition of the International's King Cup will be contested in May 2021 at the most appropriate of venues, Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
The road to the King's Cup begins with a national qualifier. 2-player teams compete in an 18-hole qualifier, playing best ball using net scoring. The top 30% and ties at each qualifier will be invited to the 54-hole USGC National Championship. Winning teams at qualifiers have a chance to receive a free $950 team entry into the event.
With an open and a senior division, each having 4 flights, teams of skills of all levels will compete for a spot on Team USA. The winning team from each flight at the USGC National Championship will be crowned and win the expense-paid trip as part of Team USA.
Do you have what it takes? For more information and to sign up, their website is usgolfchallenge.com. That is usgolfchallenge.com.
This is a commercial for golfers. Take the next step to improving your game with ShotScope and discover your strengths and weaknesses. Analyze statistics on your clubs, tee shots, approaches, short game, and putting. ShotScope V2 is the golf watch that combines GPS distances with automatic performance tracking. Once you have it, you won't want to play around without it. Check out ShotScope.com to take your game to the next level.
It's time for commentary, opinion, and controversy. On par with Amanda. And here's the golf diva, Amanda Robertson.
Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to another week of On Par with Amanda. Thanks for tuning in to Big's Golf Talk. Got to get this week started off with Phil Mickelson. So, not to mention, for those of you that are at the Waste Management joining in and watching all the fun, you will notice that Phil Mickelson is not there. He's a huge crowd favorite, and we really, it's kind of a damper to see him not in the light, and he's one of those guys that everybody just kind of loves and loves to follow. So it's sad being there. Now, why is he not at the Waste Management Open? One might ask. Well, he is in Saudi Arabia playing in basically the Dubai tournament over there, and which has sparked so much commotion. A lot of people, say, Phil, how can you go over there? How can you do that and play? But he was offered, I think, close to $10 million for an appearance fee to be over there and to kind of promote what was going on. So while I am not in his shoes, would love to have the opportunity to even have that be a possibility. But, I can't say what I would do. In that instance, it's hard to turn down a solid payday when coming to the Waste Management isn't a guaranteed payday for sure. But with that said, also it's about commitment and loyalty to the PGA Tour and things like that. So that's a huge conversation that I've had a lot. Back when I played on the Cactus Tour, there was another tour that directly tried to compete. And I remember thinking, I could go over there and I could play, but my loyalty is here where, the Cactus Tour was the first tour that kind of got me rocking and rolling. And so, granted, we're not talking $10 million offers and so forth, but, those things really do play a part. And so Phil goes over to Saudi Arabia. He plays golf. Awesome. Okay, there's a lot of commotion over it, but now there are words being tossed around about a Premier Golf League. So it would be a league or a tour that would compete directly against the PGA Tour. And it would consist of, I think, 18 tournaments across the globe, all having about a $10 million purse. And it is backed solely by Saudi Arabia interests. So it's interesting to me. So he goes over there, he plays golf with these people that basically say, hey, we want to start a competing tour against PGA Tour. And Phil's response was, interesting. This could be something great for change and could spark some good movement for golf. Which I'm not saying that it couldn't, but I just don't know how Phil would ever live down kind of not keeping his loyalty to the PGA Tour, the people that have, basically promoted and helped his career the whole time, given him a job, basically for his whole life. So it's very, very controversial because you have a lot of people that are very upset and not happy about this. But then you have a new wave, a new generation of people that are all about change, all about progression and moving forward, and things that'll, as you could say, catalyst things forward. And some of the players have kind of spoken their terms and said that they were on board, while others said, no, it's being disloyal. And, but can we really say what we really would do unless we were in that specific situation? Probably not. And that's where the thin line kind of lies, because it's hard to say, to turn down such a golden opportunity. For Phil, he would be probably the face of it. So I guess they're going to cap it out, I think, at somewhere around 50 players. So keep it small. It's the top 50 players in the world who wants to join or whatnot. And it's going to be very elite and very small. And that's kind of their goal, is just to create this dominating tour that travels the globe. So, I don't think everyone would just hop over and play it. So I don't think PGA Tour would lose their top 50 players. But I think if the purses are good and the format is good and they're traveling the world, that might be the way to go. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel. And it hasn't quite registered yet, as I'm reading more and more articles about this. But all I know is that in golf and in life, we're given opportunities. And I talk about this a lot to the girls that work for my company, to the people that I'm friends with. As you get older, a lot of times big and better opportunities come about, but you've already made a commitment to one. And many of you have and or will face this in your life, where you committed to something and then you turned around and you said, oh, wait, but if I do that, I could make a little bit more money, or I could, have a little bit better, broadcasting or publicity. And so I think I'm just going to bail out on the thing I already committed on and take the better offer. But the grass isn't always greener. It isn't always better. And just a little bit more money doesn't always mean the right thing as far as loyalty. And it's hard because as you get older, more and more things conflict. More and more things, especially if you're super involved and you've got a lot going on. And it can be as simple as, a kid playing soccer and wanting to go out with his buddies, and he has a game that night and he has to pick one or the other, but you made a commitment. And so it starts at a really young age. And I talk about this a lot because even in business, making a commitment and your loyalty, if I were to turn my back, I have to be sure that if I'm going to turn my back on something, I'm going to burn a bridge, it better be for a really great reason, and it better be for an outlasting, for sure reason, because once that bridge is kind of burned, and that's where I'm going with this. Phil Mickelson, I feel like, would burn a huge bridge, and maybe PGA Tour doesn't see it this way, and I don't know, I haven't heard comments from them, but it would be a direct competing tour. So I don't know that, I think it would be good publicity. I don't know that it would necessarily help the PGA Tour. I think it would harm them more than help them. And it would be hard for me to imagine that they wouldn't have kind of negative feelings towards Phil and towards kind of getting everything going. Even though Phil's not starting the tour, but he has the financial backing to help inspire the tour. And that's hard. If you own a business and you see somebody that was one of your loyal employees, then all of a sudden turn around and go try to start their own business that's a direct competitor to yourself, it might be kind of a hit. And it might be something that doesn't go over super well, obviously. So I'm really interested to see what happens with this. And I can't imagine that, it will just go unnoticed, and that, it's not something that will be thrown into action right now either. It'll take a little while if this does come to fruition, but man, I can't imagine I can't imagine Phil being okay 100%, but it's late in his career, and maybe he's just over it and he, wants something new and different, and maybe he does see it. I don't know all the facts, so there might be actually some really good reasons as to why this tour will help golf. Like I said, I don't know the premise of the tour. I don't know what they're trying to do with the tour. So as we learn and go along, we'll be able to kind of learn more and be able to get more answers. That's what I want here. I want more answers that explain why this is happening, why this is going on. I would love to hear your opinions on this, because I have heard already so many people up in arms over this, and you thought the rule changes of 2019 were bad. Get ready, folks. I think this is going to stir a lot of commotion over the next 6 months, next year. And I really want to know what you guys have to say. I love when you write into me. It's A. Robertson Golf if you want to write into my DMs on Instagram. Otherwise, you can write into BiGGsGolfTalk at gmail.com and put On Par with Amanda in the segment line. I love hearing from you, and I would love to have a chat and further this as we learn more. I will be bringing this up again. This is not the last of the Premier Golf League. Do your research, folks, and find out a little bit more info, as will I, and then we can dive in as it kind of unfolds, and when Phil returns and we can kind of get kind of the down low from him. It's going to not be necessarily very pretty, but, I don't know. Maybe there is some good in this, and maybe we can see how it will help develop golf across the world and not just the U.S. Going to be interesting ride, Phil, so hang on, and we will be right there with you to watch it unfold. With that said, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. If you have questions, like I said, write me. I love to hear from you guys. Your opinion matters. So with that said, have a great week. Hit 'em straight. And until next time, keep swinging for par.
That was a great segment by Amanda Robertson. Keep swinging for par, people. Keep swinging for par. On Par with Amanda. Sponsored by Backswing Golf Events. Listen, folks, if you're looking for classy ladies to come and raise money for your event or your charity, as a matter of fact, BackswingGolfEvents.com is the only place you need to go to and book these lovely ladies for your event to raise money and entertain the golfers in your event. Backswing Golf Events is the place for your event today.
Having a corporate or charity golf event? Backswing Golf Events can supply your tournament with personable, professional golfers to entertain and fundraise on the golf course. They can accommodate any size group, whether it be 3 players to 500. They are your team. From range lessons, Beat the Pro, and Pro-Am style roaming, they're making lasting memories one swing at a time. So make sure to check out BackswingGolfEvents.com or call us direct at 661-316-3093 and book your pros now.
In the folded flag, we see the heavy price of freedom. Nearly 9 out of 10 dependents of America's fallen and disabled soldiers do not qualify for federal scholarship assistance. The Folds of Honor closes that gap, already providing over 10,000 scholarships. Join us in this noble mission. Donate today at foldsofhonor.org. This is your call to duty.
Golf is a dirty game. It's time to clean it up with Ready Pot, the only putter cover with a built-in ball cleaner and magnetic surface. Clean balls roll accurately, meaning you make more putts. Sink more, swear less. Clean up your game with Ready Pot.
This is Biggs Golf Talk with Big John Vick and Bill the Golf Father Cuevas.
Welcome back to Biggs Golf Talk right here on Native Family Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and don't forget about all your smart home devices as well. And don't forget about your favorite podcast platform, whatever podcast platform you use to listen to your favorite podcast. Look for Biggs Golf Talk, BiGGs Golf Talk on your favorite podcast platform. Big John Vick along with the Golf Father, Bill Cuevas, back with you here. And Billy, what we're doing today is revisiting some of the interviews that we had on day one back at the PGA Merchandise Show, and some great interviews as well.
Yes.
Part of that was our next interview that we're going to talk about, but maybe somebody missed it, whatever the case might be. But Sun Mountain and Finn scooters, and Sun Mountain's always putting out great products, whether it be a golf bag, whether it be outerwear, push carts, whatever the case might be. They have a plethora of golf products for the golfer out there.
They do. They have everything. They have outerwear, club gliders that we use, you know, to travel throughout the airports and stuff. You know, they have special bags. They got one of the bags I wanted to talk about is the Ecolite stand bag that they have. You know, it's like totally, you know, from recyclable stuff, which is really cool on the environment. It's like 25, 20-ounce plastic bottles that they use to make one of their bags. So they're going above and beyond everything. But I really enjoyed seeing what they have. It starts for us at the Torridge event where we get to see Steve. And then he actually got to visit us on stage live. And as always, you know, he's a great guest. We love talking and finding out what's coming out new.
And their bags are very reasonable. I mean, you're looking at even a Tour Series bag, which they have a red, white, and blue one for $299. I mean, that's very reasonable for the quality of the bags that they produce.
Yeah, and the thing is, that bag that you're talking about, even if you go a little bit further down, that C-130 supercharged bag, I don't know if you've seen it. That's USA. Yes. That is a USA themed bag with a United States flag on it, and it's $299, Biggs. It's a cart bag, and it comes with the charger and everything in there.
Yes,
that charger alone it has to be close to $90,
right?
Just for the charger, and of course, you know me and the bags. I got to go with my 14 slots and everything like that. That was a big discussion over there. You saw that because everybody has their preferences and stuff like that. I think that should be a good quiz, a good question when we do one of our giveaways. Let them answer. Make sure what's your favorite.
Yeah.
You know, we need to get a golf bag giveaway, and we need to find out what's their favorite. Do they the individual slots?
I will quit the show just to enter that giveaway.
Well, I will not accept your resignation.
It will be the Golf Father show for 1 week because I will.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. I thought it was a Golf Father show. Wait, we haven't changed. I thought we were changing the name for the 15th anniversary.
Is that what we're doing?
I thought it was. I was going to call the Golf Father's Big Entertainment Show. That's how No? Oh my goodness! I've been telling everybody that's what it's called.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, the Golf Father's Big Entertainment Golf Talk. You didn't know?
No, I did not know that.
Okay, we're gonna have to change. We have to work on that.
But the other thing I want to talk about is their outerwear because especially the rain wear. I mean, the Rain Flex jacket that they offer to keep you dry on the golf course. In Florida, it can rain at any given time. Here in Albuquerque, all of a sudden those clouds come over the mountains. Boom, it's raining. You need to have something that is going to help you keep you dry and also perform well while you're on the golf course. And, Sun Mountain is one of those companies that do have those type of products. And, the Tour Series, the Rain Flex, both they have pants and jackets. They got a monsoon jacket.
Waterproof, baby.
Yes.
Waterproof and breathability, the two things that we need the most.
And performance.
Yeah. Well, in Florida, Biggs, we need that waterproof, and we don't need to sweat to death.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you have I don't know how they do it, but they give you that breathability, and yet you stay dry from the rain. And you stay dry on the inside from not having to, get soaking wet. So it's kind of difficult because usually before in the past, you would go and you'd have a jacket on, and it's waterproof, but it's almost plastic, so you sweat on the inside, so you still get wet. So with these, you don't.
Yeah. The other thing I want to talk about is, we travel a lot. Bill and I travel a lot, and we have to have the best. And, we have to be able to protect our golf clubs. And we know how these baggage handlers just throw those clubs around. Well, we need to know that our clubs are being protected. And Bill and I, we both have the Club Glider Meridian, and they offer other models that is on their website. And you know what? It's an investment to protect your golf clubs when you're traveling.
And not for nothing, Biggs, they've taken that technology that they had in the Club Glider, and now they're doing it in their suitcases.
Yes.
So you know how you pull out the thing, and you can turn those things and do all kinds of crazy stuff, and it's perfect. Literally with a finger, you can stroll it around the airport. But they decided to put that on their suitcases. So it's interesting. We haven't tried those yet, but I love the concept.
I like the concept as well. There's just so many great products, and everything that they offer from Sun Mountain is, when you mentioned Sun Mountain, I mean, Sun Mountain obviously started off pretty much with the golf carts. And, when you talk about Sun Mountain, you're talking about good quality. And,
absolutely.
They do that, whether it be a golf cart, whether it be a golf bag, head covers, outerwear, the club glider, travel, their luggage.
Or scooters, big scooters.
That was going to be my segue into the Finn scooters that you and I had an opportunity to ride on.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was one of the last people to get off the Finn scooter this past year at the PGA show. But chance to ride it on a par 5. And Steve Snyder, he's like, dude, you're going to wear out the battery. Get off.
Yeah. And it was funny you brought up the thing about the battery because we were one of the last groups that did it.
Yes.
And they were still fully charged.
Yes.
So throughout that whole entire day, because they were riding them during the Torres beginning when we were going around looking at the products, warming up on the driving range and stuff like that. You rode it. I rode it on there. And then they took those same ones that everybody was riding during our media event, took them out to that par 5, and everybody that went there through that section also rode it again.
Right.
But we had John Duvall with us, who decided to pound 320 yards. So this way we can ride all the way down. But no, that didn't stop you guys.
No.
You just kept going. Everybody's doing circles, everybody's going around. We're like, what hole are we playing on?
I actually rode up to the green. I was like, and the guys were on the green that was in front of us. Hey, you missed that putt.
Yep.
And they rode back.
And the thing is, I don't know, did we tell people that we won that tournament? Because we actually won that tournament.
We did win that tournament. I don't know if we mentioned that. Did we mention that? We won the Tour Edge Media event tournament?
We're going to have to ask our producer. Maybe he could check it out and see. I don't know if we did. But if we didn't, we're going to mention it again anyway. We won.
Yes.
By
one stroke, but we won.
By one stroke.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. It don't matter how you win,
Yeah.
but you won. We won by one stroke, yes. We were lucky. We had a good team. Me, you, we had Chuck Garbinian. I think that's how we say his name, but we had good old Chuck, and then we had Big JD, who was pounding the ball. And now people might like, wow, they had a guy hitting at 320 yards. Yeah, but he didn't win not one long drive contest. And he hit it in the fairway.
Yes.
So he hit it in the fairway, and somebody hit it, like, what did they say, 326? But they couldn't find their ball, but they ended up winning that particular one.
Yeah.
So,
I think that stipulation should be corrected for next year.
Yeah.
He must be in the fairway. Because, you know what? I mean, who says anybody could give it a whack then and go out of bounds? I mean, you know. And a little machine tells you, oh, yeah, you hit it at 326, but you can't find it.
Yeah. We thought he had it because when we got there, we were one of the last groups.
Right.
He hit it like 40-plus yards past the guy that was
nearest,
winning.
Right. The nearest one was 280, I think they said, right?
Yeah. It was like 280. Right. Yeah, I believe it was 280 point something. And he literally obliterated that ball. He pounded it. And he still lost, but, thank goodness we won.
But we're going to go into an interview right now that we had day one at the PGA Merchandise Show to open up the show, as a matter of fact, with Steve Snyder from Sun Mountain to talk about Sun Mountain and Finn Scooters for what they have for 2020 season. Give this a listen. Here's Steve Snyder. Joining us as our first guest here from Sun Mountain and Finn Scooters, Steve Snyder is joining us here on the stage, radio stage right now, live from the PGA Merchandise Show. Steve Snyder, good morning, sir.
Good morning, fellas.
Thank you for joining us. I hope you are having a wonderful start to your PGA show.
We are his start.
This is it.
Have you started? This is your start.
Right now, I just started.
Yes. I'll tell you what, Billy and I experienced the Finn Scooters at the Tour Edge media event at Lake Nona, and what a great event it was. Cold, and windy, as usual, but it was a great event, and the highlight of my time at there was riding those Finn Scooters. I purposely just hit my shot out of bounds and just ride the scooters up and down the fairway.
Yeah, if your game's not going well, at least it can be fun on a Finn scooter.
It was really, really fun. We had John Duvall, so he was hitting around 320.
And
so
just for the record,
John just hit it.
The BGT
the further,
team
the better.
won the event.
Yes, we did.
So
we won it all.
Yes.
We got a hybrid, Tar-Ridge hybrid. Well, when he hit it 320, then everybody just rolled to the green.
We just hoped we had enough battery life to keep up with his drives.
Right. Well, that was the thing. When we got on, we were one of the last group going through, and he actually was the one that pointed it out. He was like, what's that little thing there? And almost the whole entire field, there was 100 of us, had already gone through, and it barely moved. So I know it varies by weight. Somebody like JD, they said probably get about 27 holes.
Right.
Because he's a little bigger than, he's a big guy. But he says they average about 36 for alleged average people.
Right, and we were on that Lake Nona course from 11 o'clock until 6 o'clock, running it with every group that came through, and the batteries were full when we got back to the van.
That's what you want.
Let's talk a little bit about Finn scooters for those that have not heard or known about it. We certainly know a big deal about it, but talk about for those listeners that are listening right now. And by the way, if you have a question for Steve Snyder or any of our guests, we have a chat room right now, and just visit BiGGsGolfTalk.com and click on the live link and give us a chat if you have any questions. Steve?
So Finn Cycle is a two-wheeled electric motorcycle for golf. So you sit straddling your golf bag, and it's got rubber tires, pneumatic tires, front and back, a lithium-ion battery. It goes about 15 miles an hour, the same speed as a golf cart. Super easy, really stable, and a lot of fun to ride.
And are these street legal? I mean, can somebody actually, like if somebody lives in a village or something like that, can somebody buy one of these and actually drive themselves to the golf course on it?
Right now, they're not street legal.
Okay.
We're talking in the future about some accessories where it'd give you a headlight and a tail light and the things you need for street legal. Right now, we're selling them to golf courses who can put them on their rental fleet. So a golfer comes in like you would with a Lime scooter or a Bird scooter. You've got an app. You scan a QR code on the cycle. It unlocks it, and away you go.
And that'll speed up on the course. So you can go check in, do you have to do. You want to ride a scooter, boop, flash, and you're gone.
Right. Yeah, so it's easy for the golfer. It's easy for the pro shop. It's a super low price point to come in. Courses can pay a nominal lease fee of $600, and then it's a revenue share on the rental fee.
Yeah. And they seem to be doing really well because they were giving us some of the numbers, and they far past everything that they were looking to do in the first year.
Right. We didn't even start shipping them until July of 2019, and at the end of October, we had 78 courses in 22 states.
How about, can people actually find out maybe at the website where they can actually find and what courses are having the Finn cycle?
Yes. So the website is finscooters.com. That's FINN scooters.com. And then one of the tabs on there is Find a Finn. And it has a map that shows where all the different Finn cycles are. You can type in your city or your zip code, and it'll tell you what the nearest one is.
One of the things that was discussed there was the pace of play. And it seems to me that Finn Cycles is helping to improve the pace of play by allowing single riders and each rider have, and it's really not cumbersome where people are in their way, but allows it for a faster round of golf.
Yeah, it's really about ready golf. So if you're on a single rider cart like Finn Cycle, you can go directly to your ball, play your ball. You know, if you're in a cart and one guy hits it right and one guy hits it left and you're zigzagging back and forth across the fairway, this way, you know, you go straight to your ball, you hit your ball, and it just encourages ready golf.
Absolutely. And, I mean, we had so much fun in different colors that they come in. It was just a phenomenal time.
They don't have Billy Blue.
They don't have Billy Blue.
And it made me sad.
We'll have to add that.
Well, I talked to the big guy last year, and he didn't give me my color yet.
No Billy Blue. Well,
no
maybe
Billy
a blue golf bag on a white Finn Cycle.
Well, it's funny you mentioned golf bags.
Because now there's a good transition into Sun Mountain.
Sun Mountain has these beautiful new bags. And we had the discussion out on Lake Nona about the 14 individual slots as opposed to the open slots. You know what mine is, but now you guys have that new beautiful bag with the 14 slots in USA colors. Can you tell us about that one?
Well, the bag that you were looking at is the 4.5 supercharged. So it's a 4.5-pound bag. It's got a 14-way divided top, and then it's supercharged. So it has a battery built in with a USB port, so you can charge your phone, you can charge your GPS, you can run a speaker off of it. And yes, it's red, white, and blue with the flag on it.
USA, baby. That's how we roll.
we got
Somebody said they were in the
it.
mail. Is that true?
What's that?
They said they're on the mail.
Oh, yeah, I think they're on the mail.
They're in the mail. Somebody wrote it on the bathroom wall. I saw it. I read it.
Every place I go at the show, it says, send Billy a red, white, and blue bag.
It's embedded in your mind.
Billy's kind of sneaky that way. He gets you to say it on the air, so
and
it's
for
recorded.
those that are listening, we're also going to be visiting their booth and shooting some
and
videos.
Yes, we are.
And doing some stuff out there, showing the bags. We have stuff of Mr. Biggs riding one of the scooters. So we have a lot of information we'll be posting on our websites and sharing on the social media.
Sun Mountain, talk about golf bags. You talk about the Finn scooters, but Sun Mountain has a wide array of accessories and tools to help the golfer out there, including apparel. But you're on the hard goods side, right? And so let's talk also about carts. You guys have push carts and pull carts.
Right. So Sun Mountain, came out with the speed cart, the three-wheeled push cart in 1999, and continues to improve that. So now we've got the three-wheeled speed cart, and we have Pathfinder, which is a three-wheeled version and a four-wheeled version. And then we also have a supercharged version of that coming out in 2020. So basically it's a battery pack that clips onto the handle. So just like in the golf bag, you can keep your phone or your GPS charged during your round.
Finally, what can the attendees expect here at the PGA Merchandise Show from Sun Mountain this week?
Well, we're here with Finn Scooters. So our Finn Scooters booth is $24.91 if you're at the show. And we've got all the different colors to show of Finn Cycle, and we can show you how the app works and what course near you has it.
Tour Edge in the house, baby! Champions on the stage here. Champions.
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. John.
But if you're in Orlando, come on by and see us. We've got reps across the country. We are signing up courses all the time and shipping Finn Cycles.
Yeah, that is awesome. And if you guys get a chance to check it out, Bill and I highly recommend you check it out.
We tried it out several times.
Yes. So
only thing to make me happy is if they make Billy blue.
We're working. It's in R&D right now.
Oh, I feel better.
Sun Mountain Finn Scooters. Give out the information how people can find out more information.
So sunmountain.com is where you can find out about Sun Mountain, and that'd be golf bags, golf rainwear, push carts, and golf travel bags. And then finscooters.com, where you can find information about Finn and where to find one near you.
There you go. Steve Steiner, thank you so much for joining us and opening up the PGA Merchandise Show with Biggs Golf Talk.
Glad to kick it off with you guys.
We'll be right back right after this.
Early to rise, went through the pregame routine. It drives for more than just show. Yelled for to warn for balls unseen, and approached with a long way to go. Time to make the turn. First half is done. Time to make the turn. More fun to come. More gizmos and gadgets, we might not have been sat in the sand. The cart girls' drinks strained our budgets, but we got a birdie in the hand. Time to make the turn. First half is done. Time to make the turn. More fun to come, yeah. Head to the clubhouse for a quick pit stop. Add up damage from the front nine. Get food and drink, and we're not talking pop. Head out knowing the back will be fine. Time to make the turn. First half is done. Time to make the turn. More fun to come, yeah. Time to make the turn. First half half is done. Time to make the turn. More fun to come. Yeah.
A golf ball that performs for you. The Encore Avant 55, hot off the tee, a formulated core that delivers more energy and utilizes soft cell technology to achieve ultra-low 55 compression. This blend of innovation and simplicity provides more distance and greater feel. The Caliber, maximum accuracy. A patent hollow metal core creates significant rifle spin while reducing side spin, allowing the ball to travel along a straighter trajectory. The Encore Elixir Tour Ball, hot list winner. The premium cast urethane cover delivers a soft and pure feel off the club face and gives the Elixir ultimate greenside control, durability, and unmatched putting performance. Be sure to check out their combo packages and sign up for the loyalty program. Gift cards are also available. For more information, their website is www.encoregolf.com. And be more with Encore.
Golf Dots is a unique, high-resolution ink transfer to personalize your golf game. Golf balls, golf shoes, clubs, Golf Dots can personalize it for you. Golf Dots conforms to USGA rules and doesn't alter the trajectory of your golf ball. Tour proven on all major tours, Golf Dots is designed and made in America. Many styles to choose from that will fit every golfer's personality. New styles are being released on a regular basis. To order your Golf Dots, visit www.golfdots.com and enter promo code BIGJOHN15. That's Big John, BIGGJON 15 for a discount on your Golf Dots. Golf Dots is available in many golf shops, such as the PGA Tour Superstore. The website for Golf Dots is www.golfdots.com. That is golf.dots.com, or call 847-829-4238. Personalize your golf game today with Golf Dots.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know it isn't cool and by letting your friend know you care. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Allison is perfect. I mean, she'd never tell you that. She's humble and perfect. She likes everyone. She even likes her untidy roommate's weird guinea pig. Allison, wait, are you texting and driving? Allison, no. That's the exact opposite of what I was just saying about you. Why, Allison? Why? Texting and driving makes good people look bad. Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
We are live outside the home of Joe and Rosie Goddard, where a pretty big tickle fight broke out just minutes ago. Sources say their father instigated the laughter. Let's go inside for a comment. Apparently, they have no comment. Dads, let this be a reminder that it only takes a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Golf talk for golfers on Big's Golf Talk. Back to Bill the Golf Father Cuevas and Big John Vick.
Welcome back to Big's Golf Talk right here on Native Family Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and don't forget about your smart home devices. Big John Vick along with the Golf Father Bill Cuevas here on Big's Golf Talk. Big's Golf Talk headed to Puerto Rico. Arriba. Oh, I'm looking forward. You know what I'm looking forward to the most out there?
No, what?
The food.
Ooh, I know. I've been watching the pictures. I've been following Discover Puerto Rico for some time now, and
I want some native Puerto Rican food.
Yes, I mean I know the difference. Personally,
right?
I've experienced the difference, and you have too.
Yeah,
because you've been to Puerto Rico, and you know the difference
that
between.
Was holy cow, early 90s. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a while since I've been there.
Yeah, it has, but. I mean, the food is the food, bro. That's
It
native tradition. That's like making.
There's
two things in
Ponce
Pasteles,
area, but I'm looking forward to being to San Juan.
Yeah, but you know what? Food's food, bro.
Yeah.
It's about the island stuff. It's like you when you make those pasteles with the banana leaves, as opposed to having that banana leaf frozen and brought it back here and all that stuff, and making that everything fresh.
Right.
When you make it fresh. Oh my goodness! Right from that, I'm ready to go right now. Do we have to wait?
You want to talk about fresh? I want to talk about the next interview that we're going to have on back from day one on the PGA Merchandise Show. You want to talk about surprising me? You want to talk about leaving me speechless? I mean, I've stuttered my sentences, but to leave me totally speechless. Bill the Golffather Cuevas has left me totally speechless off air. But talk about leaving me speechless on air. Oh, Billy, I don't know what was better, leaving me speechless when Goofy came in and had breakfast with us in Disney, or Greg Wise creating a cartoon of both of us.
Yes, I knew it was coming. You know what I mean? Because, I know I plan half the surprises that we have. I don't know. You're going to have to start surprising me a little bit. I
do, man. I do.
I don't know, man. One of us is going above and beyond while the other one is slacking.
Yeah.
And yet,
you know what?
Your
right.
name is the first one on the show, and you only put the Golffather's big show. We have our holographics and stuff like that already made for 2020, but I think for next year we have to incorporate the Golffather into this somehow. Maybe we got to get my name somewhere up in those lights. You know what I mean? Because
absolutely.
the Golffather is doing some work.
Yes.
So we got Greg.
We got to figure it out. We got to brainstorm and get that figured out.
Nah, we're a team. We're all right. But with Greg's a great dude, man. He works for Golf Central magazine. But in addition to that, he's so much more than just the magazine. He does all kinds of stuff, whether it's charity work. I know I don't know if you know this, Biggs,
very humbled man.
Yes, but I'm not sure if you know it. He does this old car show. He belongs to the old car, the people that do the old classic cars.
Yeah.
And he had reached out before, and they made like a $500 donation to the Folds of Honor. He reached out and said, "Hey, and he wants to do more stuff, and it's in the works. He's doing a lot more stuff. He wants to do a lot more stuff, and he has that comic that he's working on. See You From Here. Yeah, it's a comic book, but it's golf comic book, and that's how we got ours.
Somehow, some way, I think. As a matter of fact, he asked us to sign his original sketch.
Yes, he did.
Of the cartoon. You've seen it on social media what it looked like, and I'll tell you, it may be 2 golf balls, but boy, does it look like the both of us.
He does amazing work, and he told us a story about Evel Knievel, how he drew that and got to. Evel Knievel walked by, loved it, and actually spent time with him, talking with him. Got a picture with him of his picture, and then Evel Knievel signed his work. So he keeps all his originals, the first ones that he's drawn.
So I have a funny feeling that sketch that we signed is going to make it into the book.
Yeah, either that one or maybe both. You never know, because I got one of the original ones that he did of me. And he has it posted on there. He did it when I made the ball an offer I couldn't refuse. So he's been doing some good. So we might get lucky. That'd be cool.
Come to think of it, you have a golf ball tattoo, right? Was that of his sketch?
That's his sketch. That's his sketch. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's the one that made it because I want to honor the 22.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's where that whole picture and sketch came up.
I'm thinking about getting a tattoo of that golf ball sketch.
I think we should both get them and have Biggs Golf Talk.
Yeah,
and we can incorporate the Biggs Golf Talk in it.
Because I know you and I were talking about getting a tattoo of Biggs Golf Talk.
Getting a tattoo.
Yeah.
I think that'll be cool. Maybe we can have him do stuff.
Yep, absolutely.
Yes.
Hey, listen, You guys got to listen to what Greg Wise had to say on Big's Golf Talk from day one of the PGA Merchandise Show. Here it is. Big John Vick, along with the golf father Bill Cuevas, and joining us on radio stage right now is one of our media cohorts, Greg Wise, joining us here on Big's Golf Talk.
Hey, how you doing?
Nice, more of a laid-back, interview here on Big's Golf Talk.
So, well, it may not be really laid back because Greg got some stuff going on.
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
Golf Central Magazine in the house, ladies and gentlemen. And, Greg, what do you got going on?
Well, I'm actually creating some comics about golf. Been doing it for 20 years, came out of the real estate industry, and just kind of professed a little bit about what I hear on the golf course.
Mm-hmm.
And so the ball is talking about you. And it's all about if you could see you from here, and that's the ball's opinion.
And that's his Facebook page and everything else that he has. What was that again?
The Facebook page is See You From Here.
See you from here. You got to check it out. And you have a GoFundMe page up on there, don't you?
Yes.
It started. And go check it out. And you have little inserts. Is that what they call them? What do they call it when you have little inserts, right?
Yeah, they are
of the
actually
different
samples of
your work, of your comics that you've done. I think there's a really special one in there. Somebody really, really special with I think the name Golffather is in one of those pictures in that book.
It's not up yet, but it's going.
But I'm pretty sure he's going to make the book.
But
I'm pretty
really
sure
think so.
he told me he made you an offer you couldn't refuse.
I was on the show a couple of weeks ago, and it was like, okay, I have to do something
you
special.
Have to. Absolutely.
And truthfully, Billy bet me that I could keep you speechless for 30 seconds. So
really?
Obviously your listeners can't.
They can't see it, but this has been planned. You see how one of our guys always plans for the other.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
So we talked about Spar being so far
we'll
out.
The people from the outside look at. See? Ain't that special? Yeah, James, I'm looking at you, sir. Yeah. That's it. You see that?
Wow.
That's what happens when you have cartoonists on your show.
This is absolutely special.
You know what I mean?
This is absolutely special. Wow.
Is that as close to speechless as I get?
That's as close as he's going to get. The only other time is when he saw Goofy. When we were at Disney Springs.
Well, Greg, I got to tell you, you're pretty talented there, buddy.
Yep. He spoke more than Goofy did. Yeah. He looked at Goofy. I got the pictures on Facebook, so it's real.
This is going to go on social media, so those of you that are listening right now, will see this on social media.
Yes, we'll be taking
I have
out
tears
pictures
in my eyes because
and they're signed.
They're signed, yes.
Look at that.
Yes.
You can't get better than that. Look how good that is.
Look at iHeartRadio,
everything
there.
All
Tito's
the details
vodka,
in there.
Yes.
It's perfect. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. And he gave you those old lines in the golf ball, a used golf ball. That's what you look like. So you see how you look like a used golf ball, and I'm a fresh one.
little marked here and there.
Little mark, you all torn up.
Yeah.
No, thank you, Greg. We appreciate it. So how's it going so far with the book? It's coming along?
Yep. I'm really pushing to get it out in May and be ready to go. So,
and while you work with other places and stuff like that, you've become more of a presence of yourself. You do a lot of photography,
writing,
travel. You
I actually play golf.
And you play golf.
But that's where all this good material comes from.
And one of the
golf
reasons
with you guys, and I learned.
One of the main reasons I ended up hating you on a regular basis was when you invited me to a couples cruise. And because I didn't have a couple, I was phased out. And then you went on a couples golf trip.
Yeah.
And I was phased out. And I keep asking you to be your plus one.
I have a real problem with that.
I don't. I don't see a problem with it. This is 2020,
Well,
Greg.
this is true.
I'm
sorry.
No problem. Did you see our shirts?
Yeah, I'm
impressed.
You
see all the color on that thing?
I'm impressed.
You know what I mean?
Scorpion 21.
I didn't realize that red and white stripes stretched that far.
You saw that? You like that?
The guns on his, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's really stretching on the Big's Golf Talk logo. Yeah.
The stars just tend to distort like I have.
Distorts like a tattoo.
Hey, Greg, let me ask you. You're here at the 2020 PGA Show. Obviously, you have your passion with the cartooning. But as a media member, is there anything in particular that you're looking for in 2020 when it comes here to the PGA Show?
To listen to other people's stories and have new material for more comics. Because some of the people just have hilarious.
They do.
statements to make.
Especially after
And you capture them.
They've been to these cocktail parties.
And yeah, sometimes they don't even realize how funny they are,
Mm-hmm.
and you just continue with it.
What's your favorite capture that you've drawn? And then because I know once you draw them, being in the media, we do a lot of events. We're not allowed to go to the golfers and, hey, can you sign this for me?
Yeah, we're
we'll
not
get in
supposed to
trouble.
do that at all.
That's
Right.
frowned upon, so we don't get to do that. But do you have anybody that sticks out in your mind that you've gotten to do?
Actually, I did about 12 years ago a sketch at Las Vegas. We were for a real estate show, and Elvis.
Elvis has left the building.
Yeah, well, he left. I have one of those,
Yeah,
too.
one of those, too.
Evel Knievel was there with his bike doing autographs,
Uh-huh.
and I actually took about 2 hours, drew his bike with a golf ball on the back, jumping Snake River Canyon, and he actually signed that for me.
How special is that? Where's
So I
that
was
right
out-
now?
Excuse me?
Where is it? Where's it hung? You have it
I
hanging?
hope Elvis is in the ground, but
No,
the
I'm
other
talking
one
about
is at-
Evil.
Yeah.
Evil. Where is that?
I'm not telling you.
Which room? Can you give me the location? Can I get the floor plan of your house?
Actually, I used to carry it along with me to show people, and it was my wife said, "Do you realize how valuable that could
It
be?"
is.
And I went, "Oh, that's true." But they
Yeah.
have to have the picture to get it.
That's true.
realization.
Yeah.
Like the authenticity part.
Right.
Oh, and
That's
you have
a big
that.
word for me. So
it
be
is
careful.
authenticity. Spell it.
Yeah. A-Y with a lot of other
Yeah, a
letters
lot
in
of
it.
TTYs. Yes, I got you. What are you doing?
Sharon.
Sharing. Oh, we're sharing while we're
Sharing?
talking.
Sharon.
He's sharing.
Yes.
Who's sharing?
I don't know who she is, but he's sharing about you
Oh,
Yes.
dang.
on social media as we're live. So he's.
Do you want me to hold up the number so people recognize me?
We recognize you, and that's the most important thing. I mean, you've been on twice, so what's next? We know we have the cartoon. For some reason, she is talking, and nobody said her name.
Nobody touched
No.
her.
You know what it is? Every time me and Biggs are in the same room, you hear it?
Yeah.
Her name is Siri.
You must have a magnetic personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
You set her off like.
No, normally
Careful.
he says something in his side, and it comes to mine. So mine will start talking while he's talking, and I'm like, nah, that's not going to work for me. So he's telling my stuff what to do from my house.
That's scary.
It is scary. I don't like that. So what's next? We got the book coming out. What are you looking for in 2020?
Just more drawings, having fun, meeting new golfers, playing some great courses,
Yep.
and talking golf. Make it move.
Are you doing Valspar this year?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. So we'll be hanging out at Valspar.
Yeah, that
Media
was
Center.
a funny event in Valspar. First time I met you.
Yes, it was a beautiful thing.
They-
And we spent like every year after that together. Last time you brought your wife with you.
Yeah,
She's a good photographer too.
she's not bad.
She's probably better than you.
That allows
But
me.
she's extra special because
See-
she puts up with you.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah.
For sure. But the good part is I get to go play golf courses. She gets to go along. She doesn't play golf really good yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gets to take the pictures.
Well, there you
that's
go.
cool.
All the benefit.
Yeah.
Being on the golf course.
Can't beat that.
People
That's
can
excellent.
follow you on social media,
Yep.
right?
Either Greg Wise or See You From Here.
See you from here. I want them to go see you from here.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I-
you guys
I
can
wanna
see
be able
all
to
that.
see
Your
you from
Greg
here.
Wise isn't really special.
Yeah,
who
that's
you
not-
are.
yeah, no, whatever.
Yeah, because you're like lame. You know, you posted couple stuff everywhere.
Did
Give my
I
picture
tell
back.
you I'm going to take this
You
comment?
see that? You take my comment back.
I gotta change
I was
some stuff
plugging
on
you.
it.
I was telling people to go see your
And
real
Greg,
site.
I'm actually going to send you a picture of where I'm going to hang this.
Yes.
You know, it's
You're
going
gonna
right
be
in my
hung up.
office.
Is the toilet paper wrapper right there beside
No,
you?
no, not
I
at all.
think I could get that
Not at
on
all.
here. Hang it. It's a great. That's
Put a
ingenious.
stripe of toilet paper across here and take a picture.
Congratulations
I
on
think
making me speechless once again.
Yeah, and that's not an easy
I've heard
task.
that's.
I don't know. Was it 30 seconds? It might have been 28, but we were close.
Yeah, that
was really
that's
close to
almost
keeping
as
them
much as a
speechless.
commercial.
Yes.
Thanks, guys, for having me.
No,
on.
we
This is
appreciate
Thank
you
you.
being on. And when we're getting ready to push the book full force,
Yeah.
we'll be there.
Yep.
We're going to get it done.
Let's do it.
All right, brother. Thank you for
Thank
being on. We
you.
appreciate
Thanks,
you.
guys.
More Biggs Golf Talk coming your way.
Hey, this is Boxer Shorts, and I've got some big news. Biggs Golf Talk is now on iHeartRadio. You can download their app for free or go to iHeart.com and search for Biggs Golf Talk. And make sure while you're there that you favorite us so that you'll know when we're on. Join all the other millions of listeners on iHeartRadio and listen to Big's Golf Talk. We're the best. Right.
Still using an old golf GPS watch? It's time to upgrade to ShotScope. ShotScope isn't just a golf watch, it's a fully automated golf performance tracking system on your wrist. ShotScope gives you access to over 100 tour-level statistics. Get putting analysis, short game breakdown, even find out how far you're booming your driver. All data is captured automatically by the groundbreaking ShotScope golf performance tracking system. ShotScope, the ultimate golf watch. Find out more at ShotScope.com.
The United States Golf Challenge, sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka, is in its 5th season of identifying the best two-person amateur teams in the country. 8 teams and 4 flights in 2 age divisions represent Team USA in a Ryder Cup-style competition with their international counterparts in the King's Cup. We're looking for amateur golfers like you. The King's Cup is played in honor of golf's greatest ambassador, Mr. Arnold Palmer, whose honesty, integrity, sportsmanship, and commitment to excellence represent the ideals for which the game of golf is known. The road to the King's Cup begins with a local qualifier. Over 100 local qualifiers will be conducted throughout the U.S. beginning in February. By finishing in the top 30% of their local qualifier, teams earn their way into the USGC King's Cup National Qualifier. The USGC is also looking for golf courses to host qualifiers. For information or to search for a local qualifier, the USGC website is www.usgolfchallenge.com.
Welcome back to Big's Golf Talk right here on Native Family Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and don't forget about all your smart home devices and whatever podcast app or program you use to listen to your favorite podcast. See if Big's Golf Talk is a part of it. BiGGs Golf Talk is how you spell Big's Golf Talk. Big John Vick along with the golf father Bill Cuevas in the next interview that we are going to share with you in case you missed it. And this was such a fun interview. It was. We had a live alligator on the stage with us. I didn't expect that. All of a sudden, she brought it out of a. I don't know where she got it out of.
I don't know where she pulled it out from, but she pulled it out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It was on stage with us.
Oh yeah, and the thing was the other. I think it was last night. I posted a picture on my personal page about hanging with the albino alligators.
Yes,
and it just coincided that she did a video.
Didn't want anything to do with Scorpion 21 shirt.
No. Yep.
Billy was giving them the sting.
Yes. I asked them, do you want to feel the sting? And they just backed up. They said, no, sir, thank you. Thank you.
No, Godfather, no.
So they just stayed
That's
in the
an
background.
offer we will refuse.
Absolutely. And you know how, Savannah, she if the folks go and look on Facebook, Gatorland Orlando, you'll see Savannah there giving them a bath. I mean, she's literally brushing down those albino alligators and stuff. They have amazing eyes that we were fortunate enough to go inside those pens. But I mean, Gatorland is so much more than gators.
Let me just do some business here because we forgot to do this at the beginning of this segment. This segment is sponsored by Scorpion 21. You want to feel the sting and feel the style? Head over to scorpion21.com because when you feel the sting, you are going to look good, and then you can make others feel that sting. Scorpion 21, feel the sting today and look good every day. Now that we took care of that, Billy, let's talk about Gatorland because I'll tell you what, when George McNeely said, hey, we're sending you guys to Gatorland, I was like, really? To be honest, I thought, okay, like I'm going to see, 20 gators? No, they have thousands and hundreds of gators there. We got to feed the gators, take pictures, get up close and personal with the gators. It was just a fun time. And they got zip lining across the gator. We didn't get to do that, but, there is just many things to do at Gatorland out there in Florida and the Kissimmee area.
And the food's good.
The food's good too. Oh, yeah, it was good.
Yeah. We had a great time. The whole event that we had, I mean, we didn't get, honestly, I don't think we got to spend enough time there.
Yeah,
we were there for a while, but we didn't have enough time because they whipped out that huge python.
Right.
Yeah, it took 4 people to hold it, except for Chris King.
I got to pet over 100-year-old turtle. That was
109
awesome.
years old.
Yes.
I got the picture. I don't know if you have a picture, but I got a picture. I was looking at it last night, as a matter of fact. So they got the two turtles. She, I believe, is like 90. He's 109. She's really bad, right? They said, watch her. If she moves her head, she don't like you. But him, he literally, when you were petting him, oh my God, his neck would extend like an extra 18 inches. It was incredible. When you would pet him, he's like, hey, he's like a puppy. Pet me, pet me, pet me. And he just reach out until you pet him. So,
but you know what stood out to me? Yeah, we had our great tour guide to start off the day. But really caught my eye was a girl by the name of Savannah. And she was just phenomenal. She has her favorite gator, and she has so much passion in the conservation and to protect the alligator, in the communities. And she came on the show and traveled to Orange County Convention Center to come on the show with us at the PGA Merchandise Show. Billy, I don't know if I could pick a favorite out of what happened at the Gatorland because all of it was actually my favorite.
I loved it all. I love feeding them. I love everything. I loved her. She's a Marine. It was funny you say protect the alligators, but she fought for our freedom. And people wouldn't even know it. They look at her and they have no idea. She has her own show that she does on iHeartRadio and actually took off from her morning show on iHeartRadio in Orlando to come and do our show. So she was an awesome guest. I mean, she was awesome when we were at Gatorland, but I mean, it went over the top when she actually came to the PGA show so she could
had a lot of fun with her on the stage.
She was amazing. We got the biggest crowds, honestly. we had hundreds of people walking by. And they would come by and they were listening to her talk. And then she whipped out that alligator. And you had everybody coming by our booth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're going to invite her every year. But we may
have had a fire hazard.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because the stage was just surrounded with people.
Oh, it was. It really was. I know those ladies that were doing the massages were not happy with all those people there.
Right.
That I could tell you. They couldn't have been happy.
Yeah, absolutely. But Savannah was a great guest, represented Gatorland very, very well, and you just have to hear this interview because she was just so much fun on Big's Golf Talk, and here it is. Bill and I really had a great opportunity to visit someplace.
A very great opportunity.
It was really unexpected to what I thought it would be like.
Yes.
Gatorland in Orlando, Experience Kissimmee. It was just a great, great time.
It was amazing.
I got to feed an alligator. Yes. I got to pet a 100-year-old turtle.
109.
Yes. We got to hold alligators.
Yes. And we got to meet
There's
Savannah.
my friend right there.
Yeah. That's our buddy over here.
Yeah.
You guys can't see him, but we can. He's a beautiful little baby gator. Well, he's going to be 2 years old?
He's almost 2. He'll be 2 in August.
He's a beautiful one.
Wow.
He is. His name's Rayford. And he's a little ambassador gator that we use for lots of events, around Florida and things like that to teach about alligator safety and education.
Now, we went there, and it was beyond what I thought. I thought maybe we'll see 10, 15 alligators.
No.
But your facility is huge.
Yeah, Gatorland's big time.
And with how many alligators total you have there?
Total, we have over 2,000 alligators and crocodiles combined. We're a 110-acre adventure park, and the alligators, you get to see those big ones. Some of them have been there since 1949, so 70-year-old, 80-year-old alligators.
Did we figure out who's the biggest?
It's either Buddy or Chester, but we fight about it at the park all the time.
I don't know, because that other one that ruled that pen all by himself.
That's Chester.
Chester was huge.
Yeah, Chester's pretty big. He's one actually we rescued. Chester was in Tampa living, and people had been feeding him for years, which is a big problem in Florida because people like to feed alligators.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
I see it in my backyard.
Chester ended up eating a couple dogs.
It's not his fault.
And, it's not his fault.
Dogs should never been near there.
No.
Well, if the people didn't feed him, he wouldn't have eaten the dog. So,
Hi, Ryan.
We saved Chester because they were going to euthanize him.
And it's a fascinating story.
Is Chester the one that you captured
in the parking lot?
Yes.
Oh, that was a blessing.
Can you tell the story? Because I tried telling people about the story of how it was illegal to sell alligators to private businesses.
Right.
and for you to have Chester, and Chester kind of changed the whole
dynamic
avenue
of it.
Yeah. But tell a story.
So Chester had been fed for years and years by a community, and the community didn't know or didn't care that it was illegal. And so new people moved in. Chester ate a couple of their dogs before people said, okay, Chester's got to go now because he can't eat all the dogs
Imagine
in the neighborhood.
that. They move in and Chester has to go.
Well, and that's how it happens in the state of Florida.
I know. I live here.
And so at the time, we weren't allowed to take in animals from the wild, which is understandable because then people could just go grab all of our wild alligators in Florida. So we went to Tallahassee, and they went through a bunch of legal mumbo-jumbo. I'm not sure how that all went down. And we were able to bring Chester to our facility where he could live out his life. Now, he does live by himself because he was a wild alligator. And if we let him live with the others, he tries to kill them all. So...
He's big,
that's how
too.
he's huge.
He is.
He's big, but that other guy is better.
Yeah,
I think he's
so,
bigger.
too.
I think
Now,
he's big.
we are going to have an Experience Kissing Me roundup video,
Yes.
and I have a video of Chester, and I just love the way he was like trying to get Chester out of Chester!
Yeah.
You know,
He was yelling at me.
because you guys use certain voices.
Well, we use certain voices, and actually, when I first started working at Gatorland, the animals wouldn't respond to my voice because I have a girl's voice, even though it's a low girl's voice. So I would have to do that too and be like, Chester, big boy, like that. And then once they get used to seeing me, then they kind of alter their behavior.
Now we heard a little bit of your background because we didn't actually talk more about you in the introduction, but we heard you're a Marine. Is that?
I was in the Marine Corps. I was an air traffic control tower supervisor in Southern California. And
so how do you go from a Marine to saving alligators?
Well, you got to be tough in either case, right?
Yes, I saw your outfit over there. I was like, that girl's cool. She had the cool boots with lots of knives on the side.
Yeah, I didn't wear them today because security would have taken them.
They wouldn't have let you in here. I was like, well, you could have tried. You'd have had my vote. But, tell us a little bit more how do you transition from there to Gatorland?
So I was in the Marine Corps. I was going to try to get an air traffic control job in Florida. And then they just didn't kind of pan out. So from that, I actually started working for iHeartRadio. And I work
awesome.
So I do the morning show here in Orlando on 104.1. And then...
And you're supposed to be on air now, but you
I
are
am,
on air.
but I came to see you guys instead.
And we're on iHeart after this, so it's
exactly.
okay.
Exactly. So it works out. iHeart family is a big family.
It is a big family. We actually have iHeart Studios in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
Yeah, we've been trying to work with them. We're trying to get Biggs Golf Talk on iHeart in one of the studios live.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
That'll be great because people love golf. I had no idea golf was such a big thing. And, I came here with the only thing I know about golf is that alligators are on golf courses.
Yes.
So that was all I was going to have to talk to you guys about.
We experienced our alligators at Reunion, a lot of them. Yes.
And being that I live in Florida, I play where there's a lot of alligators. And our rule is if the ball is anywhere, because they don't care about the balls being next to them. They won't move.
No, they don't care.
So we just leave the ball.
Yeah.
We don't play it where it lies when there's an alligator.
We do
around.
have one we rescued from a golf course last year. His name is Bogey. And
Bogey.
I think that's a funny,
yes.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So he lives at Gatorland now, and he was actually just terrorizing the golf course. And, he was a little bit more aggressive and was chasing down some golfers, and they said, all right, he's got to go.
Well, that's because it's the people's fault.
Well,
they fed them.
Yeah, you can't feed wild alligators in the state of Florida.
You can't mix alcohol and alligators. It doesn't work well. I've seen
it. But, man, do people in Florida love to do that.
Oh, yes, especially on a golf course. They get really they get these beer muscles.
Right.
And for some, you know what? For some reason, when we were feeding the alligators at Gatorland, Billy was in there, and boy, the alligators started to come up real quick because I think they thought he was lunch, and he was like prime meat. It's like having a prime rib.
And I did have that meat. I was throwing them chicken and beef.
Yeah,
and that was good
so
quality
much fun,
food.
Yeah, and it's just like food that we eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really
high.
is.
We only the best for our gators. In blue crab season, we go and get blue crabs and we feed them blue crabs. That's their favorite, but they're way too expensive.
We got like 3 minutes.
Yeah,
right?
we have about 3 minutes here.
We
but
want to find out all about Gatorland.
Yes.
We need to get to Gatorland.
What kind of things do you guys do at Gatorland? I know education of gators and
Right.
and crocodiles and turtles and other animals that you guys have there.
Right, so we have white alligators, we have leucistic alligators, we have 3. There are only 10 in the world, so we have 3 of those. We have several albino alligators, about 5 of them.
Yep.
We have endangered Cuban crocodiles. We have 9 Cuban crocodiles, and we work hand in hand with Cuba on conservation projects for Cuban crocodiles, as well as all over the world. So I get to travel everywhere.
That is
And
crazy.
scariest story, I was in Jamaica trying to catch this crocodile in a drainage ditch full of sewage. And on the other end was a crocodile I could see, and I was trying to get to him so we could pull him out because we needed to remove him and put him in a sanctuary. Anyways, there was a teeny tiny little bat on the ceiling.
And that scared
and I
you.
wasn't
Yeah, because something with the Gatorland people, I don't understand it yet.
They're afraid of spiders.
There's somebody afraid of the parrots.
Yes.
There was somebody afraid of the frogs, and they're playing with 12-foot pythons
Right.
and alligators, but they're afraid of a bird.
Well, everybody's afraid of something different, I guess.
I couldn't believe it.
But
I
the
was
bat
totally
came
shocked.
after me. I swear the bat came after me. And I came out of that drainage hole so fast.
Oh, my goodness. It's crazy.
How can people find out more information about Gatorland?
So you can follow our Instagram. It's at Gatorland_Orlando. Our YouTube channel is the best place to see what we do on a daily basis. It's called Gatorland Vlogs, and we have lots of subscribers there. All the ad revenue goes to conservation projects around the world. So that's what we like to push.
I tried to get Billy to do the zip line over the gator pond, but he was not having it.
Yeah, I won't do that either.
See, I like this girl. See, that's what I'm saying. Great minds think alike.
My last question before we let you go, have you sustained any injuries by alligators?
Not at Gatorland.
You see?
Okay.
Well, the only time I've ever been injured was really, to be fair, I was young and I was doing something stupid, and it was a caiman.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't an alligator or crocodile.
See, that's not bad.
But we don't like to talk about our mistakes.
Oh, yeah, we do sometimes.
And also, you have a favorite.
Oh, I do.
You have
Who's
like
your
your
favorite?
own child, your
Yes.
favorite.
His name is Blackwater, and he's my absolute favorite. He's in lots of our videos, and he's just a really cool, chill alligator.
And for all those listening, wondering why we have Gatorland, because we went on a fam trip. It was all
Yes.
golfers,
Yes.
golf writers, golf media, and that was, I think, 90% of us. It was the best time that we had.
Oh my gosh,
It was.
yay.
That's
It
what we were
was.
talking about because
Yes.
we were thinking, oh, okay, Gators. It's so much more.
It is.
You know,
You should
it's
see.
over
You should see all these
2,000.
old farts on the bus. Like, why
okay,
are we?
why are we here?
Gators?
Are we gonna, when we go?
Why are
and
we
then when
here? Why
when
are we
were
getting up this
leaving,
early to do
everybody
this?
was like, "Oh my god, what a great time!" Everybody had a phenomenal
Well, next time
time
you guys come back, we'll put you on the zip line for sure, and I'll ride it with you
Okay.
just to be safe.
Well, we're gonna let John go first to make sure it's safe.
Okay.
How's that? If
All
John
right,
goes
sounds
first, we
great.
know it's safe. And if worst case scenario, they're gonna have their full, and then we can go.
Okay.
All right, cool. Sold.
Yes.
Thank you guys for having me. I
So,
really
Anna, thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much for joining us.
Yeah.
Gatorland
Where
in
Where
the
can they
house.
listen to you on your shows?
So I'm on Real Radio 104.1. I'm on a show called The Monsters in the Morning, and it broadcasts every single day from 6 a.m. till 11 here in Orlando, and on your iHeartMedia
Someone
app.
else is getting anxious here.
Yeah, Rayford, he's getting a little
Rayford's
squirrely.
he's looking at all these golfers out here. He's like, "Who got a golf ball? Give me a golf ball."
All right, who's got a finger? Give me a finger. Somebody give me a finger.
He's great.
More Biggs Golf Talk coming your way. I think we're having Indie Golf up next here on
Yes.
Biggs Golf Talk.
Mr.
So,
Rob is coming.
yes, we'll be right back right after this.
Have you ever seen a tour pro line up a putt with a dirty ball? No way. A clean ball rolls accurately, and accurate putts mean lower scores. The solution? Ready Putt. It's the putter cover reinvented. Ready Putt has a patented ball cleaner that's made to absorb and retain water. All you need to do is add water, and it remains wet throughout your round, giving your ball the perfect shine. It also has a magnetic surface to hold your ball marker and divot repair tool. Let's say you switch putters from round to round using a blade, mid-mallet, or large mallet. Ready Putt Original has you covered. Look, putting is hard enough. Accurate putts start with a clean ball, and a clean ball starts with Ready Putt.
For more information about Ready Putt, visit ReadyPutt.com. That is ReadyPutt.com. Clean it and sink it. The United States Golf Challenge, sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka, is searching for the country's best two-player teams to compete against an international field in the 54-hole Ryder Cup-style event, known prestigiously as the International Kings Cup. The International Kings Cup is played in remembrance of golf's greatest ambassador, Mr. Arnold Palmer, whose honesty, integrity, sportsmanship, and commitment to excellence represent the ideals for which the game of golf is known. The road to the Kings Cup begins with a national qualifier. Two-player teams compete in an 18-hole qualifier, playing best ball using net scoring. For more information, to sign up, and to find a national qualifier near you, their website is usgolfchallenge.com. That is usgolfchallenge.com. Welcome back to Big's Golf Talk right here on Native Family Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all your smart home devices. This segment is sponsored by the U.S. Golf Challenge and Tito's Vodka. You must be 21 years of age to enjoy a great Tito's beverage, and friends don't let friends drive drunk. Check out usgolfchallenge.com, and hopefully soon, in the next week or so, the national qualifiers will be on the website. Again, June 15th. You want to sign up for our event, BGT 18-Hole Challenge, and that will also be a national qualifier for you to qualify for the national championship, and hopefully you can make Team USA. And more information about, and again, I have the link for the sign-up. It's not on the website yet, but it will be up there soon, so just email us, info@bigsgolftalk.com, info@bigsgolftalk.com, if you're looking to sign up early, because it's going to be limited to how many teams can sign up. So we're hoping to fill up the whole field.
Yep.
All right, Billy. Our next interview here on Big's Golf Talk, and before we get to that, we still have we have 4 days left for the giveaway.
Yes.
The shot scope and the putter that we're giving away from Sniper Golf. So thank you to those two vendors. We had an opportunity to sit down with, a long meeting with ShotScope, and we can't talk about anything right now. It's all under embargo right now. But I'll tell you what, you're going to be surprised and you're going to be thrilled about what ShotScope has to come for 2020.
Oh, yeah, they got a lot of neat stuff coming. We're really excited. Multiple options to fit everyone's budget. Everybody that's looking for what they're about, stay tuned. It's coming.
Yep.
We can't tell you when, but it's coming. Or maybe around June. We can say that, right?
Yeah.
Well, we can say when.
June.
Yeah, somewhere. June is coming.
Yep, June 1st, it will be all announced here on Big's Golf Talk.
Yeah, because then we can release all the information.
Talk about releasing information. Check out our YouTube channel. There's a brand new video up there about Squares shoes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Squares shoes is the best product in the footwear category that we've seen at the 2020 PGA Merchandise Show.
Yes, and people ask, well, did you see it? We can't see every shoe.
Right.
We didn't see every shoe. We can't visit everybody. But everywhere that we went, Squares is the most. And then why we picked it was because it's the most unique. It's different. It's not just about the bottom foot, this foot, that. They have covered everything. They covered from the tongue. They
covered the look. They covered
everything.
The functionality.
Everything.
What the shoes
the shoelaces.
Yes.
The inserts.
There is
everything.
Not another company out there, and I talk about no golf shoe company out there that offers the stay tied laces.
No, that's theirs, and they got patents on that square toe thing.
Yes.
So I mean,
and it helps
they went
you keep
above
you
and
squared
beyond.
up. I mean, you look at the video. We have the video on the website that we
look
gave
at
a visual.
John square up for the first time ever.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. With over 100 views of that video currently, we just put it up the other day, and I'll tell you what, you want to check out this golf shoe company called Squares. They are going to revolutionize the game of golf and help you play better golf by squaring you up. So.
Yep.
All right. Also at the PGA Merchandise Show, we had a chance to visit Indie Golf at their booth as well. There's going to be a video of what they got going on and something new that they have going on with their putters. They also have an alignment aid that they have as well. Actually, it's like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah. And we got videos on that too.
Yes. Some bonus footage of that. When we discovered what it was, we're like, oh, we got to put this on video. We got to show the people what this could do. And so that'll be up on the YouTube channel. But the only way you're going to find out is when these YouTube videos will be posted is by subscribing. So head over there and subscribe. It's one of our rules to enter the giveaways. So go over there and subscribe today on our YouTube channel, Biggs Golf Talk, BiGGs Golf Talk. But Indy Golf, Billy. Indy Golf really expanding their brand. They had the first ever wedges that would help people play better golf if they're just a normal golfer not competing in a tournament. They offered you wedges that would help you spin the ball back, and the spin ratio on those wedges was just phenomenal. Then they came out the Stingray TT wedges, which is what I have in my bag, and already has brought me 2 wins. 2 wins, Billy, in my career. And those wedges are the real deal, and they are really improving the wedges as well. But now they have come out with a putter, and already launching 2 different models of putters. And from what we hear, Rob says the left-handed putters will be released very shortly. So right now it's right-handed, but the left-handers should be in soon.
I think he was talking about somewhere around March or something like that. It's a good possibility. I'm not sure. But when they listen, I think it's on the interview because you asked that question. But, I mean, I got one of the putters, and I've been putting with it, and it's still in my bag.
Yeah, you have the Allison, and not only are you going to be you tested the Allison, but you're also going to be testing the Ramon as well.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if he's going to send me the Ramon, but I'm okay. I'm okay with the one. But I mean, she's in the bag. You know what I mean? She's in the bag. She's staying in the bag. So yeah. And I didn't change the grip. I know we talked before that I was thinking about changing the grip for the grip that I normally play. And as of right now, I don't need to change the grip. Yeah. So it's playing as it was made. So I haven't made any adjustments to it or anything, and I'm loving it.
All right,
you were with me when I putted.
Oh yeah, you were doing really good with it. Yeah, you were doing really. That's how. Yeah, my short game and your putting. Indy Golf won that tournament.
Yeah, we did. We were nailing it. We had some really good stuff, man. We were getting you chipping it close, and I was putting bing, lights out.
Absolutely, yes, you were. All right, here's an interview from day number 1, the 2020 PGA Merchandise Show with Rob Lang, the CEO founder of Indy Golf. Here it is. Let's get to Rob, our next guest here on Biggs Golf Talk. No stranger to this program.
No stranger.
I gamed the wedges, the nice TT wedges from Indy Golf. And
but then he went and created something even specialer.
Yes, he did.
I don't know why.
And now I got to game that.
I know. Did you see them?
Yeah.
Did
I see them?
At demo, we were looking at them live.
With a windy and the wind blowing.
God.
Poor.
I know we were that drool. Was
Rob Lang looks like he's kind of windburned being out there till 5 p.m.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, it was brutal out there. It's glad to be inside.
Rob Lang, welcome back to Biggs Golf Talk, my friend. And can I just officially say, in this past year, Indy Golf wedges have really saved the day for me. And just, I mean, I've had some incredible shots. Billy has witnessed. Mm-hmm. How about this? Indy Golf being involved 50 yards out on the 18th hole at Bay Hill. I sink the chip.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And he did. And I don't like him much. But it
might have cost you some money, huh?
No, it didn't cost. I mean, I was happy for him. I think I was more happy that Indy wedge was the real reason behind it. Sometimes it is just the arrow and not the Indian. So yeah, but it was good to watch.
Well, that's fantastic to hear. Yeah,
2 wins. 2 wins this season.
We won yesterday. Well, not yesterday, on Monday. We won Monday at Torridge. So
wow.
we had, and
my team won.
He actually held out from, didn't you? You hold out. He held. Yeah, he did it again.
Chipped up. Yep.
I mean,
we got to get that on video.
Yeah, maybe we should.
We got to start video. Yeah, my short game.
I was dropping some good putts. But to my defense, I was using an Indy putter.
There you go.
He was using an Indy wedge.
Yeah.
Yes.
So while I got to finish the job with my Indy, he only had half the Indy. Get it? Unless he changes to a righty because he's playing from the wrong side.
Well, lefties are coming at the end of the month. So.
There you go.
Oh, you got it.
Left-handers
coming at the end of the month.
There we go. Now
but he did try mine. Didn't do well.
No. I can't putt right-handed. I just can't do it.
No.
So it has to be a left-handed putter, 33 inches. I'm just saying.
All those new wedges with flags.
New wedges with the
stars and stripes. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Bill and I have been promoting to Folds of Honor in New Mexico, our home chapter.
Yeah.
We are, by the way, announcing Biggs Golf Talk's new home is Albuquerque, New Mexico. And we will be concentrating on some Southwest golf for you out there. And it's really a great destination, especially in October when, Balloon Fiesta is happening. I mean, it's a great destination for you to go to. They have many resorts, Sandia Resort. They have Santa Ana Resort. I mean, many resorts that you could actually stay at and play. And we'll talk more about that, but we're here to talk about indie golf right now. You have come out with the putters. We've had you on the show with the putters.
Mm-hmm. But I actually got to play with it.
Yes, you have.
Yep. He sent me one just a couple days, about a week and a half before the show. So I've gotten we had about 7 rounds with it.
Yeah.
So originally I thought with the grip that you had on it, I told you, I was like, send it as you have, and you did. And actually I'm not having a problem with, what I normally do with torquing it to the left, because I use an oversized grip. But I haven't had that problem.
What is indie golf, and what are you here to accomplish in 2020 at the PGA Merchandise Show?
Yeah, well, it's about getting the word out about indie. I mean, we feel like we have very good product, and our kind of mantra is we just want people to go out there and have fun. So that's what we're trying to communicate at the show, and also show that we make the quality products that are easy to use and will help lower your scores and improve your short game. So that's the main thing here for us.
And what's unique about your wedges is that you said you want to improve the fun. And when we first met you, you had alleged non-conforming ones.
Correct. Yeah.
And we played with those, and then we graduated to your regular wedges that are conforming.
Right.
And they still have a higher spin rate than the regular wedges that I was using. We put it on the monitor, and I raised it by 50%. So it was definitely an increase in spin, which I still use, and you could see the spin back. But I don't know if I like them much anymore because I keep thinking about the stars and stripes. I'm just gonna let you know. But every year you keep upping your game. This year you introduced your putter.
Yeah.
We have 2. We have Ramon.
Yes.
And
Allison.
Allison's in my bag.
Yes.
But I'm gonna have to change her name. I'm gonna change her name. You can call her Allison.
That's fine. I've got a few friends who are using that and have like X's and stuff, and so they don't want to call it that.
Yeah. I mean, and you have we talked about before in a previous show why you named them the way you did.
Yes.
And they were good stories. So they make sure they got to go look in iHeartRadio and listen to your other episodes that you've been on.
That's right.
And we plan on visiting because this year with your progression of your going into putters, you got a booth.
Yes.
Where's your booth at?
We are just right inside the doors here. We're in 2413.
2413.
So you walk in, we're just on the other side of the Bushnell booth.
Yes, and we're going to be doing video there as well.
We're going to be doing a video
with the putter
there as well.
Yes.
Because we can't use your wedges.
Yeah, that would be tough.
Can putt.
We could use our wedges, but then we'd probably have to leave.
Yeah, they probably kick us out.
So,
hi, George.
George McNeely in the house, and George missed a Gatorland interview.
He missed Gatorland. She was awesome. She had to go back to work.
She had a live gator here.
Yeah.
So.
Mr. Rob, this is Mr. George.
Nice to meet you.
Amazing people. We get to see a lot of people. It's a beautiful thing.
Networking here.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
We saw the real thing the other day. She is amazing.
Yeah.
Were you guys safe? Did you feel safe?
We felt very safe.
We felt very safe with her around and her 12 knives.
Yeah,
we talked about that.
Very, very cool.
It was an amazing thing. Thank you.
You know, Steve Waters from the Palm Beach Post is talking to her about people who try to retrieve their golf balls in Florida.
It's definitely the bad thing.
Fearful of gators.
Absolutely. Thank you, George.
Thank you.
So, Rob, we're going to go inside your booth. We're going to film.
Yep.
We're going to do a video.
Okay.
We're going to have you putt.
All right.
And then, you know what? I'm going to challenge you.
Sure.
You've had more practice with your putters.
Yeah.
But
a lot.
I'm going to challenge you.
Okay.
And then we're going to video
That'll be fun, yeah.
And then we'll have him talk about it.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
And if you win, I get stars and stripes.
Okay.
If I win, I get Stars and Stripes. But
you
already agree, so I get Stars and Stripes.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fair to me. Yeah.
I'm glad you.
Can you describe the Stars and Stripes wedge? I mean, how is that made? Because it looks phenomenal in person. And pictures on social media does not do it justice.
Well, we use a company called GC Custom, and he's very talented. He has a process where he uses lasers and some other things, very accurate, and then he's got a good eye for colors and things like that, and so he does a really nice job of not only getting the theme on there, but also adding colors that really make it pop.
It really does pop.
Yeah,
They did a great job. Now with the putters, the Allison you have, and then we have this beauty over here, Ramon.
Yeah.
I call him Reza Ramon from The Wrestler. We went through it yesterday, and we're looking at the weight system and how light.
Yeah.
What's the actual putter made before you put the weights in?
It's about, I got to remember this, it's about 80 grams.
80 grams?
Yeah, and so then the
it
total
doesn't even
head
feel like
weight,
that.
Yeah, and then the total head weights for the Ramon is 340, so that tells you how heavy the tungsten is.
And do you have, with the weights that you have in the weight system, can they go heavier?
Not right now.
Not right now? Okay.
We're looking at that. We're going to see if there's demand for that. We've spent a lot of time testing these putters, and these were kind of the head weights that everybody gravitated towards.
Okay. Sure.
So we're hoping that, people will get out there and say, I don't need to make any adjustments.
Well, yeah, because people like me, I didn't need to make the adjustments on the grip.
Again, social media is not doing it justice for these putters and what they look like, because they look very nice. They perform very well. And I'm looking forward to gaming that putter as well.
Yeah, we also introduced, which is here at the show, is the slant neck of the Allison. So we have the Allison in double bend and a slant neck now.
Oh, cool.
So we've got the three
Are you going to offer customization for these like you do with your wedges?
We're looking at it. We have to see. Aluminum is unique. In that,
it's such lightweight.
Yeah, and you anodize it, so the processes for finishing it and things are different. So we just have to look at that and see what we can make available.
All right. How can people find out more information again about indie golf?
Well, you can follow us on Instagram at indie_golf, and indie is INDI, or check us out online at www.indiegolfclubs.com.
Rob Lang, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We love you,
From
Rob.
the website, they can follow your social media as well.
Absolutely.
You're very active.
And you have to, when you get to the booth, hopefully
Yes.
the scratch stick will be there. You have to check that out, and that's something new for the show.
Also, when we do the video, we can talk about scratch stick after I beat you and win my wedges.
There you go.
All right, done. So,
all right.
Billy, that was a great interview by Rob Lang from Indie Golf. And like I said in the opening, people just need to look out for the video on our YouTube channel. And the only way you're going to find that out is by subscribing, and then you'll be notified when the video has been posted. But Rob Lang always being a great guest and a gracious host here on Biggs Golf Talk.
He is. He does so much for us. I love him. He's a great guest. He got a lot of new innovative stuff that's coming out. They're expanding now, not only in the putters that he has new, but then he has that new tool that he talked about that's like an army knife of putting aids. So
Swiss Army knife.
Swiss Army knife. I mean, it was
anywhere
good.
from a lineman aid to helping putting aid to
and that mirror. It looks like a mirror going across.
Yeah.
It looks everything, so it helps square you up.
It also gives you a magnet to put your cell phone, so you want to videotape your swing.
I mean, it's an all-in-one tool, and it's a divot tool. That was the big thing that we figured out. It's a big divot tool for the guys that can't bend, the older guys. You got a divot tool around the end of your tool. So, yeah, I mean, they're thinking outside the box, and I'm glad we're along for the ride with them.
Well, I am too. Billy, our phrase of the week here this week to enter the giveaways. You got 4 days left on the giveaways, but the phrase of the week is what?
Gatorland!
Gatorland. That is your phrase of the week to enter this week. And just a special thank you to all the guests from the 2020 PGA Merchandise Show and everybody that we met. I'm telling you, we did not even have enough time to visit all our meetings, but we're going to be talking to people on the telephones, and Billy's coming out here. We're going to be hitting the phones hard, and we got giveaways that is planned for the whole year. And you're going to be surprised, bigger and better than ever for our 15th season, Billy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're planning some big things, big holiday specials, big holiday giveaways. A lot of people were super willing to do it. Some people wouldn't even have to ask. They were like, we want to be part of it.
Yes.
And that's what it is. I mean, there are people watching what we're doing and the content that we're giving, and I'm looking forward to this year. 2020 is going to be huge for us.
It will be. Absolutely. All right, Billy, that does it for another great show. For Bill, the Golf Father Cuevas, for Amanda, the Golf Diva Robertson, I'm Big John Vick, and this has been Biggs Golf Talk. Our website is www.biggsgolftalk.com, BIGGS, golftalk.com. Emails anytime, 24 hours a day at info@biggsgolftalk.com with any kind of guest ideas, equipment ideas. You want to know about something in particular, email us. We'll reach out to the company and get them here on the program. Until next week, everybody, thanks for listening, and you matter.
It's Saturday morning. We're gonna play golf. The wife is moaning. We're gonna play golf. The kids are all screaming like someone's gonna die. The grass needs mowing, it's 2 feet high. But the boys are calling, so we're gonna play golf. Golf course, here I come. Play golf. It'll turn you lazy. Play golf. It'll make you crazy. Something strange happens to your brain when you take a big swing at that little white ball. It don't matter if we win or we lose. Even birdie part and double bogey too. The boys are calling, so we're gonna play golf. Nice shot, Arnold. In-laws are coming over. We're gonna play golf. The smoke alarm's beeping. We're gonna play golf. Forecast is calling for all kinds of rain. Preacher man says we ought to be ashamed. The Lord have mercy, y'all. We're gonna play golf. Whoa, where'd that come from? Play golf. It'll turn you lazy. Play golf. It'll make you crazy. Something strange happens to your brain when you take a big swing at that little white ball. It don't matter if we win or we lose. Even birdie par or double bogey too.